Hi babies, it's me, Tia Coffee, the queen of the mother-tucking world, and I'm here to tell you to get your tickets to RuPaul's DragCon UK 2025. Tickets are available now on RuPaul'sDragCon.com. Get your tickets. Why are you waiting?
Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, honey, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Johnny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Johnny. Hey Qween.
Hello, my kooky cuties, and welcome to a very special edition of Hey Qween live from RuPaul's DragCon LA. Yeah. My guest today is the pride of Canada, a drag circus ring mistress, a baloney ghost, a big titty beauty, a purveyor of stinkfinger, and an all-stars winner. Please welcome, I've been waiting for so long to get her on the couch, Jimbo!
We did it! Oh wow!
Oh
It's Johnny
my
McGovern.
God! It's Jimbo. The pink fluffy eagle has landed.
Oh, take a good look.
Look at her.
Oh, drink it all.
Look at
in.
all of her.
Oh.
Oh, you look incredible. Tell me about this look today.
Well, this look is designed by Windowson. And Windowson is from China. He actually made the dress for Cardi B at the Met Gala, who she forgot the designer's name, Sen Lee. So thank you,
Yes.
Sen.
Wow. I mean, honey, she forgot the name, but you certainly did not. That is a very fancy designer to have for DragCon.
Well, of course, only the best for all of DragCon and
That
you.
is right. Well, baby, I've been waiting for years to get you on the Hey Qween couch. How does it feel to finally be here?
Well, I know we've been talking and chatting about one day meeting, and it's a dream come true, especially to do it in front of all my closest friends.
Yeah, look at those beautiful kids. Now, baby, I don't think I've ever seen a girl storm their way into the Drag Race world stage like you have. I mean, Canada, then versus the world, then on to American All-Stars to take the crown. After Canada, you went home, like, what was your mindset? How did you know that you were gonna claw your way into so many other opportunities?
I didn't have any idea. I really was there just being super present. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I remember being there going, do you think I'm gonna have any fans? And they were like, yes, bitch, you're gonna have fans. I'm like, what? And ever since then, it's been incredible. All of the love, all the encouragement, and that's what got me here today.
Now, how many DragCons have you been to?
This is my third US, and I've done 2 in the UK.
Baby, I mean, your booth over there is wild. You can see the tentacles
Thank
and everything
you.
popping up.
Well, I always like to make sure that people have a lot to look at. It's a long time to wait, so you want to give them lots of eye candy.
Now, are you planning to go to any other booths and throw baloney on anyone today?
You know, it crossed my mind. I was like, maybe I should Uber Eat some bologna and go hit up Mama Ru. Oh, I thought I smelled something good.
I know you like a thick sliced bologna for throwing.
Oh, wow. This is the good stuff, too.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Johnny, you hungry, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Anyone
You
else
wanna
want to
give it
say?
again?
Open wide.
Yay.
No, darling.
Yes.
Have a snack.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. Oh, my fingers smell good now. Use that as a little perfume.
Oh, yeah, a little baloney,
Yeah.
a little baloney fragrance.
Something to attract
So
the
beautiful.
wasps.
Is that the Jimbo fragrance, baloney?
Yes, Ode to Bologna.
Oh, the baloney by Jimbo.
Only the freshest.
Oh, yeah.
Right from my loving oven.
Yes, I love it. You've been on so many Drag Race runways. I know you probably have some of your own personal favorites.
Yes.
So we're gonna play a little game called It's Fashion, Honey.
Okay, honey.
We are gonna pit some of your most iconic looks against each other.
Oh.
And you'll tell us which one you like better, okay?
Oh, I love that. I can do that.
All right. Canadian tuxedo versus Becky with the good hair.
More fashion is probably the denim one. But more fun to wear is the one with all the hair. It makes me feel like I'm some sort of big, sexy hedgehog.
Well, which one makes it to the next round?
The denim one.
All right, the tuxedo versus UK versus the world promo.
I love that one, but I still think the denim one.
Canadian tuxedo versus Snow Bunny.
Ooh, I love this one. This one was so expensive. I ordered all those feathers. I made this with my friend Sarah. Yeah, I picked the snow one.
Okay, Snow Bunny versus 4th of July firecracker
Oh,
night.
look, there it just was. Aw, looking so humble and one of my smaller breastplate. I'll pick the one with the big titty.
Yes! All right, Big Titties versus Canada's Drag Race Season 1 promo.
Oh my God, look at that makeup.
Wow.
She looks like she's been left out in the cold a little too long. I think I'm gonna pick my updated version.
4th of July titty look versus All Stars 8 promo.
This one they're gonna put into a museum in Indianapolis.
Really? It deserved it. It was so
Thank you.
good.
I know I've been contacted. They said, let me display this. So let's pick the museum one, the
All
pink
right,
one.
the museum money versus Casper the Baloney
Oh
Ghost.
my God, you're really getting tough over here. I do love bologna, and I just had 2 slices. I guess I've got to pick Casper.
Yay!
Yay, bologna!
Okay, Casper versus a controversial entrance look.
But that's my favorite way to be. Well, I love this outfit so much. It is so hot. It's like a walking panic attack every time I slither
bet.
into it. Of course, I love living my big titty boat fantasy, so I've got to be my cruiser girl.
Now it's the battle of the titties. Is it the entrance look or the crowning look?
Oh my God! Well, that is the moment that I was most happy in my life. Mama Ru had just announced me the winner. I grasped that gorgeous scepter and I looked over at Candy and I said, so I have to pick the one with the titty butt.
All right, we have our winner.
Titty butt.
All right, well, that has been It's Fashion, honey.
It's fashion,
honey. Let's talk about these big titties.
I thought you'd never ask.
Right.
I am a clown, and clowns like things big and extra. As I started to practice and work on my drag, I noticed I love the proportions that come with having that hourglass shape, but on steroids. And the bigger the tits, the closer you are to friendship and love.
Now, I don't remember a ton of big jugs on Canada's Drag Race on you.
Well, it was because I was still just a baby queen at that time. So I had my, baby's first breastplate, one of the apron style that went around the neck and hung. So those ones at that time I thought were big, and they were the biggest I could find at that time.
Right.
I just hadn't reached my true and final form.
Now, when you came in on All Stars in that incredible bikini bodysuit look, there was some criticism and people saying, Jimbo, he's mocking women, he's mocking bodies.
Right.
How did you take that in stride and what did you think of that criticism?
I thought they were just jealous of all this body, baby.
I mean, it was an amazing look.
If you're a fan of drag and you know my intentions, which are love, goodness, I love connecting with people, I love entertaining people, my intentions are good. And I hope that people look at that and see, I'm just having fun, I'm living my fantasy, and that's a huge part of my fantasy is being that girl.
I mean, and you're paying tribute to big titty, beautiful ladies, and we love those, don't we?
We love all our big titty, beautiful ladies.
Another big titty moment of yours that I love is when you film yourself on the different cruise ships and you just pull them out as a gag for the boys and you're around the pool and you're serving
I
it.
have to.
What's the reaction whenever you come out?
People love it. The first cruise I went on, I wanted to keep a low profile at first, so I would only come out at night with these big black shades on, my hair and these big tits, and you could see people going like, who is that woman that only comes out at night? And so then I started to come out in the day, and you could see people love it. There's a lot of questions, a lot of people going like, what is happening here? But it all brings everyone joy and makes everyone smile.
On Canada's Drag Race, you weren't the all love, oh wow, sweetheart that you were on All Stars 8.
Your lace line looks like Arv. Your hair is fried. That wig should go directly in the
Oh, the girls are fighting! Even in Versus the World, there was a touch of
I laid in bed and I was like, I'm gonna just talk about how that stupid outfit was with your damn ponytails and all the stupid ties, or I'm gonna talk about how you looked and that dumb polka dot look.
By the time you hit All Stars, it was sunshine and rainbows. Was that a deliberate change after seeing yourself on TV?
I was going into Canada's Drag Race very fearful. I had never, obviously been on a show before. I had never met any of those queens before, and I had never been judged like that before. So, it kind of caught me sideways. I was used to a lot of love, and so I didn't really handle it the best way. It was so funny. I don't regret it, but I do regret it, of course. I wish that, I didn't come for her, but I also love it. I love the honesty in it. I love the fun in it. That's what Untucked, and that's what drag is all about. It's of all feelings, all sides. So I think going into All Stars, I was a little bit more calm. I had seen the show before. I had seen myself on it, and I thought, okay, let me win this time.
Right, and not have anything to change.
Right, and not have to go back and have anyone mad at me.
Which was probably wise because you were with a lot of spicy girls on All Stars.
And I would have loved to have a fight with Candy. I wanted to. It would have been so fun to get into it with her. But we ended up being little besties, and I love her so much. So
now let's talk about All Stars and your journey to the crown. Now, while you were the fan favorite and the looks were slaying, the damn lip syncs were getting to you every time.
Well, I think, Drag Race is all about learning something. And so I wasn't winning those lip syncs because I wasn't really fully performing the way I perform. I wasn't really bringing all of who I was bringing as a unique individual performer. And so once I turned it around by the end of the show, when I said, oh, you want a Jimbo lip sync? So I made that whole outfit. I sewed that in my room in the last week at Drag Race. I made the pattern out of my scripts. I cut up all the pages. I taped the pages together. I sewed every night for a week. And I was able to put together that performance that was specific for that moment, specific to that song, that really spoke to who I was, and I won.
Once you snatched the crown, it seemed like you got the formula, because right after that, when you hit on tour and you did that classic lip sync where you come out with the big joint and then you whip it off and you do the Shirley Temple, how did that feel?
It was absolutely electric. I wasn't anticipating that response. Everyone just goes so crazy for that number. It is so much fun. I love that energy. It's just this amazing circle of awesome.
What is your favorite moment from being on the road? What sticks out in your mind most?
What I have found traveling everywhere is that my work and my point of view resonates with so many people and allows people to feel free, to feel more like themselves. And that just drives me to make more art and to feel more myself. And it's this circle of love that I'm so grateful to be a part of.
What was your drag experience like before Canada's Drag Race?
My drag experience started more from a performance art sort of base, where I started in clowning and I started to weave elements into my clown. And then I realized, okay, I'm doing drag, and especially watching Drag Race for the first time. And I realized, oh, I'm kind of in this tribe with these people. And once I learned and sort of watched, I was able to really hone my craft and realize, oh, I'm a drag queen.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then did you rush home after Canada's Drag Race and start watching YouTube tutorials and be like, cut crease, cut crease? Like, did you feel like before Versus the World, you had to really learn more painting skills?
You know, the beauty about drag is you are delusional. I had no idea. I went into Drag Race right before I left. My sister, Vivian Vanderpuss, she's on season 3. Let's hear it for Vivian Vanderpuss. Viv is such an awesome sister. Right before I went, she taught me to do a cut crease, and going into Drag Race, if you don't know how to do a cut crease, you're kind of so that's probably why I didn't win, but I know how to do it now.
Yay! All right, now we want to get some hot seat opinions for you, so we're going to play a little round of Shade, Slay, or Sashay.
Ooh. Let's get shady.
What do you really think of Candy eliminating Jessica instead of you on All Stars 8?
Well, it's the same thing I thought at the time. Thank God. I had worked my ass off, and Candy and I, not that Jessica didn't, we all worked our ass off to get there. But in addition to that, Candy and I had an alliance. And I was watching her back, and she apparently was watching mine. And she said, yeah, bitch, I've got your back. We said we were in this together. And she held her word. She regrets it every single day, she said, but.
Right. Was she scared of the Jimbo army? And she did not want her career to be ruined by your fans if she had sent you home?
Well, I'm sure if you asked her, she'd say that's what did it. But I like to think it was, she realized that I deserved the crown.
Oh, okay. Friendship and rainbows
Friendship
and
and
lullabies.
rainbows,
Oh,
right,
wow.
lullaby.
Okay. All right, let's do a slay, a fierce question. What is your favorite memory of an interaction with Ru?
Well, my favorite memory, I just saw Mama Ru yesterday, and we bumped into each other over with Lawrence Chaney, and it was just so awesome. I looked at her, I got to thank her. Every day I'm out there, I want to thank Ru. I want to somehow message her. I want to go, thank you for this gift. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this community you've created. And yesterday I got to say thank you and look at her and say, I love you. And she said, I love you so much. And it was everything.
I mean, honey, when you look around at DragCon and the amount of jobs and money that RuPaul has created for people in the drag industry, we should all be saying thank you
Exactly.
every day. Thank you, Mama Ru.
Thank you, Mama
All right, what is one song you wish drag performers would retire?
Well, I think that we've all seen This Is Me about 100,000 times. So I think This Is Me could take a break for a bit.
Right.
Although it is so beautiful and the message, every time I see someone do it, I still love it.
Is there any queen from any season who should have won but didn't?
I'll say I should have won instead of Priyanka.
Yeah.
Karen, no.
All right, well, that has been Shade, Slay, or Sashay. So what was the process to putting together Jimbo's Drag Circus?
Well, luckily I have a background in theater. I was a designer for theater and film, making props and costumes and sets. And for so long, I dreamed of having my own show and having my own tour. And so many of my friends that I worked with back then, they said, one day, Jimbo, we're gonna be working for you. One day you're gonna have your own show, and I hope that you bring us along. And I was given that opportunity. I got to go back to my community and say, hey everybody, I've got this awesome idea. I've got this great show. Let's work together. And so many people that I love, so many friends for so many years came together, artists and collaborators. Well, luckily I have a background in theater. I was a designer for theater and film, and it just makes me want to make another one.
Yeah. Does working with all the people that you knew from before the fame help keep you sane?
Totally. They are honest with me. They're my friends. They've known me for a long time, and they know I'm extra. I like to think big and dream big, and they like to be there right with me and help as much as they can.
What's the wildest thing that happened on tour?
Ooh, the wildest thing that happened on tour. Oh, we went to the strippers.
Oh, really?
They can get
the
fully
strip
naked
clubs
in Montreal.
are the ones,
Oh, baby,
honey.
they are the ones. So we were all out at the strip club having a sweet release, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Now, do you butch it up for the strip club, or do you give them full Jimbo fantasy?
They get however I'm after the show. I kind of look like some sort of shiny mole rat.
Now, it seems like you've aged backwards over the years. Have you ever been touched by an angel?
Who, me? Well, yes, I did. I got a little bit of filler here in my cheeks, just a little pinch. But I would say the biggest change that I did was I gave up drinking. I used to love staying up all night, doing all the things with all the people, but I realized doing that doesn't equal beauty necessarily in the long run.
Yes, I am the same. I've also given up all of those things. And as you get older, you're like, honey, I couldn't.
Luckily, I partied enough for a small village. So.
As a veteran, what do you want to say to all the fans who've never been to a DragCon before? I mean, DragCon UK is coming up. What would you say to entice people to come visit all the girls here at the DragCon universe?
I would say that if you love drag and you get to see all those people that you've seen on TV and all those people you kind of dreamed about, they're all here and you get to meet them and communicate and kind of share what the show or your experience has meant to you with the artist. And it means a lot. It's all about connection, and it's all about really just sharing each other's stories and art and love. So I love being here.
Anyone you got to meet this time around that you'd never met before?
I got to meet Alaska. I met her before I was on Drag Race, and I said, I'm gonna be on Drag Race. And she said, what's your name? I said, my name's Jimbo. And she said, we needed Jimbo, you're gonna win. And, it only took 3 times, but she was right.
After 3 times,
Yeah.
she was correct.
So I got to see her, I got to tell her that story, and that was really sweet. So
Is there still a queen from the Drag Race universe that you've never met that you'd like to meet?
I've never met Sasha Velour. I would love to meet her.
I mean, I want to see you perform in one of her shows.
We've talked about it,
Yeah.
but we're always on different tours.
Busy stars.
Yeah,
What
different
can you do?
continents.
Do you have more fun every time you did Drag Race? Or was the pressure more intense and you are only acting like you're having fun?
I was having the best time ever. The first time, the second time, the third time. It is the best experience ever. It's like this art wonderland in another dimension with the icon Mama Ru, and it's everything. So yeah, I love it. I love it.
Any other advice to girls who are about to get in the race, about to be on one of these shows for the first time?
You just need to believe in yourself and serve yourself every time.
Jimbo, you have turned it on 3 seasons of Drag Race so hard, and here at DragCon, and baby, you've turned it so fierce. You snatched the trophy, sweetie!
Oh my God,
Everybody give it up for Jimbo, please. I am so happy to finally get to connect with you.
This is such a pleasure. Thank you so much, Johnny.
A delight.
Thanks for having me on. Hey, Qween!
Thanks to our beautiful
everybody.
DragCon audience. And thanks to you, my little gay babies. We'll see you on the next episode of Hey Qween. Bye, baby.
Hi everyone, it's Hanaconda.
And Tia Coffee, and guess what? You can get your tickets to RuPaul's DragCon UK 2025.
You can get your tickets at RuPaul'sDragCon.com. Get them now because you get just 2 bitches. Come and say hi.
Come on, give us a wave, get your tickets. Woo!